Hi everyone. Back in my favourite little spot again. Just let's see what it's like again today. It's another beautiful day. Absolutely stunning day. Down by the beach as usual for my little walk. So I'll get you have a look around. Trying to see what it says on the sign there, but it's not showing the temperature, but it must be as warm as yesterday, if not warmer. Total blue sky. Is that Mandy? Hi Mandy. Not seen you on here for a while. You can see a Christmas tree, beautiful blue sky. A few people around, still a few catching the last few rays on the beach, sitting enjoying a bit of sunshine. It's a lovely day again. I think the skiing must have finished now because oh yeah, the hut is gone, so yeah, the skiing is finished for the winter now. As you can see, there's still a few people around here, a few in the bars. I say, just a fabulous day. Sit down, I can take my mask off, you might be able to hear me a bit better then. I say, it's a beautiful day. Just a little bit of cloud creeping in over there, but still hot. Must be, I would have thought, minimum 25. Still no. That breeze has dropped. There's a slight breeze, but it's coming from Africa, so it's keeping us warm here. But it's an absolutely gorgeous afternoon, or day. I've ended up in my usual spot. Watched the Pablo Bloom show on Diary of a Spanglish Girl last night. She was here watching Pablo Bloom live and put it on Facebook, so I caught up with Pablo again. Hi Sylvia, hope you're well. Welcome back to a beautiful afternoon. Oh, Mike's here as well now. Hi Mike. See, we're all prepared for Christmas here, look. I did think it was false at one stage, but I think they've trimmed it down and laid all the lights on it flat like they have done. Not seen it lit up yet. I'll have to come down when it gets dark. I haven't been out much when it gets dark. But as you can see, I can't see anybody in the sea at the moment. I say there was quite a few yesterday. It's still, oh, it's like an English summer still. It's really, really nice here. The sea is nice and calm. So still one or two enjoying the last few rays for this afternoon. A few people sitting in the bars over here. It's that Baby Buddha. That one through there when they were filming Benidorm, the TV series there. A lot of the actors used to come down there for the evenings, and that's where I've had my photographs taken with them, and gone and had a chat with them. Very friendly. Not put off by people coming and having a chat with them. In fact, I was invited to sit down and I was chatting for about half an hour. It's the four of them, the two young guys, I've forgotten his name now. Joey, and the other one, dark guy with all the hair, mathematical wizard, but a bit thick, played it. And of course the young couple that took over. Terrible when you can't remember names. It's a sign of getting old. But yeah, I sat down with them for about half an hour, chatting away about all sorts of different things. When I said that I've taken up enough of your time, he said, "No, don't worry about it." They were quite happy to sit and talk. Well, just normal people. It's very nice when you get actors like that. One of the main ones I can remember like that was Michael Caine. I managed to meet him when I was 15. He was doing a film with a few other actors called The Eagle Has Landed at Charlestown, and we were down there watching them filming, and we saw Michael Caine come out of this house with a massive great big cigar. It's been a foot long, or it seemed like that at the time, with his wife Shakira, and they gave us their autographs on my cigarette packet. I was 15, but that was all I had for them to sign on, so I don't know what's happened to it now, but lost it unfortunately. But yeah, they signed that, and they were talking to us. There was 4 of us, I think, 15-year-olds on push bikes, and yeah, quite happy to chat away. You know, a big star like Michael Caine. Very nice guy, and his wife. So get to meet some really nice actors occasionally. Of course, about halfway up the avenue there is where I filmed Hale and Pace being filmed for the TV series. That was weird because I walked, doing my usual walk up to the Balcon de Mediterraneo, and come across, and they were putting tables out on the promenade, and I thought, well, that's not legal. I thought that seemed strange, and when I came back, the film crew was there. They had this big camera on it, like a train track. It was about 10 to 15 foot long, and loads of people there, and just Hale and Pace doing a filming bit for the TV series Benidorm, the last one. It's very interesting to see what goes on behind the scenes. You know, there was about 30 people there for just Hale and Pace, the 2 actors. So. And all the equipment that they have, it's amazing. As you can see, there's still a few people wandering around. Still a few, thankfully, helping to keep the place open. Go back to the beach, more interesting. Anybody else join us? What we got? Oh, we're up to 14. Hope all is going well back in the UK. But, as you can see, there's still people here getting the last few rays of sunshine. Is that somebody modelling over there? Oops. Getting some holiday snaps. But of course, there's still a few people that managed to get in, because other countries haven't stopped flying in. Because you can fly into Alicante and get here no problem. But at the moment, getting out of England is the problem. I know a few of them I've spoken to. They were coming out for 4 or 5 months, but they weren't coming out till next month, or during the lockdown. So they managed to get earlier flights to escape it. So a few here spending an extra couple of weeks longer than they expected, but at least they got here. Of course, we're still open until midnight at the moment, although they've reduced the tables outside and inside of the restaurants to 1/3 of the normal capacity to keep the social distancing. Unfortunately, we had the bad news of one of the big bus companies going bust yesterday. Martinez, one of the biggest companies here, going around picking people up from the hotels, taking them to the airport and back, and all sorts of other trips. But unfortunately there's not enough work to keep them going. They were keeping the schools going. I'm not sure if that's happening now. I don't know what's happening with that, but they were always doing the school runs. So I know when I was guiding on the bus with them, they wanted to be back early to be able to get back to pick the kids up from school. So, but yeah, beautiful afternoon. Only up to 11, so still got a few there. But no lifeguard today, so whether he's finished early or they were bothered because it's I don't know when the lifeguards actually stop working. But all the little areas for keeping to your own zone are still there. Don't know if you've seen them before. We've got, it's better out in the sun. We've got about 3 meters by 3 meters marked out on by the poles there, and there's ropes on the ground, and there's pathways so that you can get to your own sunbathing spot and stay safe. I say lots and lots of safety procedures in place here. Yesterday when I was here, if you were watching my live video, the guy came along and he sprayed the all this wood and the bins, pretty strong stuff, because it was blowing back at me. And of course at night they go out and they disinfect the streets. Maybe that is the reason why we've got the lowest, one of the lowest rates of infections here in the whole of Spain. You know, we're lucky because of all the tourists that we've had, and we're still getting, but we're staying very, very low. I think I was talking to someone yesterday. They read that it was like 67 people with that are infected at the moment, and 6 of those are in hospital. Don't know how serious they are, but so our hospital is not overwhelmed, and that covers a massive area, as I've said before, a very big area. Probably nearly the size of Cornwall, the area that that one hospital covers. It's a bit like Trelisk, I suppose, but it's a very small hospital, very small. Compared to Trelisk, I mean, Trelisk is, if anybody knows Trelisk, all the people that, I know there's some from Cornwall there watching, they would know, but yeah, it's amazing that we're managing to stay low. But I say, as you can see at the bars, they've all got their hand gels. I don't know if I can see in here that they got signs on the doors. You have to wait for the waiter to show you to your seat, and so there's only a third of the tables now available to sit on. They've had to stack all the others away, so they're keeping up with the rules. So, yeah. I've been for a little walk up to the middle of the beach up there and back. I do try and get out and do a bit of walking every day. And I've been out photographing little bits of areas at Benidorm you might not have gone to. So I'm going to be posting those photos on very soon. I'm going to compile them up, put them together, and put a few on at a time, so you can see some different areas of Benidorm that you might not wander to. Little interesting photos. you might recognise, you might not. But yeah, so more people coming down to get the last bit of sunshine. Maybe on 10, yeah. Got to start clearing out the memory on the phone, because all of these live videos I'm doing, they're taking up all the memory I've got on the I have to try and set it differently, because I've got a big memory card in there, but it's going to the phone memory, so to start deleting some of the videos, copying them to my computer, and then getting rid of them on the phone. Who have we got? Oh, hi Doreen, glad you could join us on this beautiful afternoon. So as you can see, there's, if I zoom in a bit, there's still lots of people around, thankfully. You know, we're going to get through this. As you know, this is one of the areas that we got probably the least restrictions in place as well. And with our rate staying low, hopefully it won't get any worse. If it gets any worse, it'll start putting more people out of business. We don't really want that. We want it to stay status quo. In fact, we want it to get better if we can. And hopefully after Boris's lockdown, and if it does go back to a 7-day quarantine, then maybe more people will be able to take a fortnight off work and have a week here in Benidorm and a week back at home, catching up on a few jobs perhaps. As you can see, it's still hot and sunny. Still a few people around. Getting another day closer to the end of lockdown, and it's still a long way away for you guys, but I haven't watched the news for a few days, so I don't really know exactly what's going on. I only get what I see posted on Facebook at the moment. Tried to stop watching it because it's always depressing when you watch it, so it's better to just come down here and watch this beach, the sea and the people. It's much more relaxing and much more therapeutic. Down here, apart from the mass, there's still say a few people around. It's good to see that nearly everybody, nearly everybody is adhering to the rules. I don't know if the mask actually stops the virus, but it seems to be stopping the flus and colds. That may be a benefit from it, because I don't know of anyone who's had a cold or the flu. I'm going to touch a bit of wood. haven't either, and I normally get it. So I think we're all afraid of getting the cold or the flu, thinking it might be something different. But I know that I don't like wearing the mask. It's not doing my. I'm sure it's a problem I've got, because I've got a bottom lip that keeps going dry and then cracking up, and I've put all sorts of lip balm and things on, but it doesn't seem to be working. I wash my mask every evening, so it's a fresh one every morning. Oh, we got the latest modelling going on here. In her bathing suit this time. Before it was with a cover. But, not sure. Having fun, enjoying herself. That's the main thing. Looks like she's doing the Music Man, where she's an aeroplane at the moment. Pretending to be an airplane with her wings out. It's a bank holiday today here. I'll try and see the children out and about, although it's don't know what time is. What time is it? Let's have a look. Oh, it's 7 minutes past 5 here. So yeah, it's starting to get busier again. I can see lots of people walking up along the promenade here. I say the region is on a regional lockdown, so the people that are here are only from the Valencian region. I think it goes up so far as Valencia and down so far as Alicante. Not sure how much further past Alicante it goes. I'll have to look that up. It's a long time ago since I looked at how big this region is. Expect there'll be someone on here listening, or someone who'll watch later on that will perhaps advise me. Put it in the comments below. Look at that sun. I got the island in as well. You can just get the island in, part of the island in as well. Beautiful. We've got 8 people left on the beach in this little bit of region. Never been a model before, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but as you can see, we always got a big presence of police. Got their nice cars. They go around at night like that as well. It's not very inconspicuous, are they? You certainly know when they're around. He's done a U-turn round the roundabout here and gone back up. They're pretty good here, the police, if they do see anybody that's not wearing their mask properly or not got one on. I've seen them just ask them to put it on, and there's been no problem, no fines given out. I think they understand sometimes if you're walking around and there's nobody for 20-30 meters around. I mean, it's a 2-meter rule, so it shouldn't really be too bad if you're, because whenever I'm walking around I wear my optical sunglasses or optical glasses, and I'm steaming up all the time, so sometimes there is nobody around or not within a close distance, I'll just drop them down so my nose is exposed. But and then if there's anybody getting near, I'll put it back up again, but only so I can see where I'm going mainly, especially when I'm walking back up the hill, puffing a bit then. Oops. Still a few of you hanging on. You must be enjoying the sun starting to I can start to feel the heat going out of the sun now. Still a bit of heat there, but it's just a little, you can feel the actual strength going away. It's not far off from setting, another hour or two, I suppose. Got some beautiful sunsets from here. And as far as I know, the weather's going to stay fine. Normally get posts on Facebook if it's not looking so good. You can almost guarantee blue sky and sunshine every day of the year, almost. And as soon as Boris has took the lockdown out, and maybe the quarantine is too, hopefully we'll see everybody start to come back. So I know the hotels, a lot of them have said they're not going to open until the 31st of March or sometime in March, maybe for St. Patrick's Day or whatever, but I'm sure that people started coming back and the restrictions were lifted, especially the 14-day, maybe all of the restrictions were lifted, then I'm sure some of the hotels would fire up again at a moment's notice, even though they said later. Of course, there's lots of apartments that are still available, as far as I know. I know Darren keeps updating the list on our site here. Darren is the chief man behind all the information. He puts up all the entertainment every day for what's on locally, and he's always, I think he spends nearly all his time on the computer scouring for information about Benidorm and then sharing it with the rest of us, so he keeps us well informed. Alright, we're down to 3 now, so I'm gonna say cheerio to you all. Just leave you with this sign of the beach. I've done a bit of walking, so I've earned a coffee in McDonald's behind me, or a latte macchiato for €1. So I'm gonna go and have one of them and then wander back home. So for all those that are still left, I'll catch you all again very soon. Keep a lookout for the photos I put on, some very interesting places, and I've still got some photos of hotels to put up for you to guess. So Okay, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, and see you all soon. Stay safe. Bye for now.